welcome back everybody. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new game on the channel, Fabledom. Let's hop right into it, shall we? Alright. Fabledom.
I can't remember how that tune goes. 5, 6, 7, 8.
This narration.
Is that familiar to you? Can you help me with that?
This narration.
I think there's a word bludgeon in the title. I can't remember. Bludgeon. No, that's not it. Got it.
This narration is fantastic. Fantastic, just like this game.
Have you heard the one about the little unicorn that could? He couldn't. I don't want to spoil the ending, but it's not a happy tale.
Oh man, this just a taste of what this game is actually about. It's fantastic. I love it. Let's jump in and we'll discuss it as we go. This is just a demo, so we're not going to have a lot of time playing, but we're going to definitely get a taste of it. Let's go.
Yeah, I suppose we could do one more.
All right. First thing we want to do is find our spot where we want to start our kingdom. I'm thinking we want to start in somewhere that has some stone. Let's just start here. I'm going to go ahead and enter our name. And then let's get started. But yes, this is just a demo. This is not going to take very long.
Oh, an excellent choice.
Let's watch this.
Once upon a time, it goes, a story told of love and woes, when all the kings and queens of yore sent forth their children to explore. New lands of plenty, fields and trees, fertile, yielding, birds and bees. It's your turn, prince or princess you. Discover, conquer, daring do. Remember, friend, 'tis not just sword that makes one lady or a lord. To build a kingdom, 'tis an art, but don't neglect your spirit's art. Through love or war, these lands ignited shall ever after be united. Now go, be kind, be cruel, be scrappy, and make your ever after happy.
Now, wasn't that just super neat? You know, this is just a demo, like I've said a couple times, but we're only going to get maybe 30 minutes of gameplay here. But I am absolutely stunned by how much I actually really love this game. I've done a playthrough on my own just to check it out, and I wanted to share it with you guys because I thought it was absolutely great. The animation style is super cool. It reminds me of Up. That's all I can think of. The music is so pleasant, and the animation is so unique that it reminds me of Up, and it's actually a very beautiful game. So, Chapter 1, A New Beginning. Shall we get started? First we learn the basics. WASD. Okay, that's for moving around the map. We can scroll in and out with the zoom, and then we can rotate back and forth, which is fantastic. Take a look at our area here. We have some stone and some forest over here, so we'll probably make more of our industry over here, which means we'll place our town, our houses and such over here. Now this will end up disappearing, so we want to go ahead and make room for this and kind of build next to it, because this will end up going away.
Where were we? Oh yes, our kingdom began with little more than a humble laborer's hut. Now, where did that go again? Let's see here.
Okay. Oh, we want to build a road. Let's go ahead and get started with that. Over here, we have our road system. It looks like there's several more wooden bridge and cobblestone roads up above, but we don't have that because it's just a demo. And like I said, this one's going to go away, so let's just go ahead and build straight up to this area. And then we'll build across this way, maybe placing houses here and in this area. We want to build a laborer's hut. The laborers, let's see. I wanted to read that. Laborers construct buildings as long as the required material is available. So this is basically our builder's hut here. And we can assign 2 workers to that. Let's do that. And we'll claim this. So now we want to build a homestead. So the first tier of housing, perfect for the countryside and requires a head of household to operate. We're going to go ahead and place him right here. And then we need to add on a 2x2, which is what we did. Let's build that. And we'll wait till that gets built. And we're going to go ahead and add a little bit more road on this side. Oh, we need to click the right button here. Go this way. That way we have room for some additional housing on this side. Perfect. And we have the ability to speed it up, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to go ahead and just leave it running because it's such a small playthrough anyways that we're going to just really get a feel for the game. I mean, it looks fantastic. I mean, look at these little dandelion little things blowing through right here. I mean, just the colors are just... It's cartoony.
The first
but it's fantastic.
Homestead. Yippee! This is where your fablings live and eat. A head of household is required for the homestead to operate smoothly. Now,
wow.
Make sure one has been assigned, won't you?
So we want to make sure, if we go to Manage Household, that the head of household is there, Richard Lopez. So, this is a small chicken coop. In this area that you have around the homesteads, they build things. So, wake up to the soothing screech of the rooster. Yeah, that sounds about right. And why wouldn't you want a nest of aggressive insects in their backyard? Or who wouldn't? Indeed, right? So they are able to actually make their own food here. Very similar to like Austrive, if you've played that one. Where the houses, the little homesteads, can actually supply some of their own stuff. But they cannot supply water. So the next thing we want to do is build a well. Let's see, a basic well provides water to homesteads in the area. So if we put it here, we can build both to the left and to the right. So let's do that. Place it there. That way we can build this way and this way. And I think some of the industrial areas also require some additional water, so we'll have to build another one further down. But for now, we'll do this. We are going to need another homestead, so let's go ahead and place one now. This one's going to have an apple tree and a beehive, so let's build that. Little roads and stuff. It looks fantastic. I mean, it just looks great. I don't know. I was super impressed. Maybe I'm just easily impressed, but I was very excited about this one. Soundtracks to me make a lot for the game, and I appreciate this music. There we go. Got another house or homestead up, and we have the well almost done. Perfect. There we go. So we're waiting for some new fablings to come. Right now our population is 4. We have room for 6. You can see, and isn't that so unique? Watch. Even when you just click on the houses.
Here come our first newcomers. As long as you keep your population happy, more will want to join. As long as there is room, of course.
Of course.
Welcome, welcome.
The guy that does the narration for this, I was just floored by that. It's fantastic. But I love this. Watch. Just a slight little knock on a door. Wow. I love that. So we welcome some additional people. We have now 2 unemployed. Hey, what are you doing over there? Hanging out? They're just unemployed, so they don't have anything to do. So now we want to build a farm. We're going to build some industrial stuff down here, so I'm thinking we'll probably place our farm over in this side. So let's do that. Let's build a little bit more road here. Then let's build a farm. This is where we gather vegetables and such. Place it right here. And we want to place, we need 20 of these, I believe. So That, maybe 5 by 5 is probably... There we go, 6 by 4. That's 20. Perfect. So they're going to be growing a crop of pumpkins. It grows over time as long as a farmer is assigned in the farm. Does not grow during winter.
Well, it looks like some newcomers will arrive soon, but there's no available housing. To see how many days are left until the next arrival, hover over the population icon at the top of your screen.
Okay. So if we hover over this, we can see that newcomers are coming in 7 days. So we want to go ahead and get another homestead up. Get that one built. We have our resources here. We have some unemployed, yes, so let's go ahead and place them here. Let's claim that. There we go. Alright, so we want to build a lumber camp now, so that's going to be under the resources production here. So we have lumber camp. Go ahead and place it over here, that way it's at least it has some trees that they can chop down. Get that built. Expecting some more people in 5 days. Doghouse, well, let's take a look. So some of them have the same things and some of them are different. So let's take a look. What is the doghouse? Who's a good boy? Yeah, right. I wonder if the pup comes out or if it's just there. Alright, and we have a clothesline. Turn damp clothing into a thing of the past. This amazing invention will dry your clothing for you. Wow. Amazing. Wow, that's awesome. Fantastic. I mean, look, our crops are being planted. Oh, we want to place a stockpile here. It stores industrial resources in attached lots. So if we place this here, there, build that. That way they can get that going. And do we have any additional? We don't have any additional people, but there will be some more in 3 days. So we'll get them to work at the lumber camp then. So super cool. I can't overstate, understate, whatever. However, how much I am actually enjoying this. This game is actually going to be coming out in the first quarter of this year, I believe. So be looking for it. We're already halfway through because this is February, and we're halfway through February. So my guess is it'll probably come out next month sometime, if not this month. So definitely add it onto my wish list. That is what we're doing. I've added it, and we're going to play this one. I'm definitely going to be checking this one out. Alright, newcomers coming. 2 days.
This can't be right. It seems you got a letter from a secret admirer.
Really?
Odd.
Oh, why is that
I
odd, sir?
suppose there's no accounting for taste. Just joshing. You can open it by clicking the letter
What a
icon
rascal.
at the top center of your screen. You will let me know if there's anything good. I don't get out much anymore.
Oh, man. Oh, man. It all. So here's our letter up here. Let's go ahead and accept our people here. And then we have 2 new people. So we want to place them here, or one of them at least. And we're going to leave the stockpile till we have a few more people. We actually only have 1 unemployed. Okay, all right. We have more people coming in 10 days. So how many? We have room for 1 more. I'm thinking we probably need to build 1 more. So let's go ahead and claim this. Let's go ahead and read our letter while they chop trees down and get some more lumber for us so we can build another homestead. Let's read our letter. So we have a letter from Arborthea. Dearest Prince, my son in spring, such a splendid land this is, undulating hills and wide fertile plains. It is the dream of our ancestors. I wish to make this land into a paradise, but I cannot do it on my own. Your dashing countenance is already the talk of this land. Shall we meet? Arborthea, the Harvest Princess. Wow. Oh, look at that. That is so pretty. The rain on the... Oh, wow. So neat. It's so pleasant. I cannot get over how pleasant this is. Wow. Okay, let's place some decorations now. We want to collect some money in taxes, which we're working on right now, and then we'll... Are we harvesting any lumber first? Let's see. Oh yeah, he's over here chopping trees right now. So good for us. We need 10 lumber in order to, or 10 wood in order to get another homestead built, but we can go ahead and place some decorations. I think. Yes, it just takes money. So a pretty cypress that adds some greenery to the area. Well, not that we need it, but you know. How big are these? Let's see, these little ones, how big are they? Just one square? One. Let's do another flower pot white. And we'll do 3 cypress trees. Aw, thought it was going to be... We want to stop that one. Place it right here. Needs some, need it to look even, you know? Okay, so we have the stockpile lot is finished. Oh, they were using our wood for that, I believe. What do we have left in our stockpile? We have some stone and some vegetables. Excellent. Well, let's claim this one. So we need to reach a hamlet population. So in order to do that, we need 10 people, right? Next, our milestone is 10. And we cannot get 10 until we build another homestead. So we're going to go ahead and wait till we can get that done. In the meantime, let's build a road out here. Just one more. Here we go. That way we have enough space to place our next homestead. Man, that would be a wonderful place to live. Imagine having these trees in your yard, just so close, living so close to the forest. That would be fantastic. Everybody's working over here. We've got our farmers. Fantastic. It's awesome. I love it. I think it's perfect and great. I really have nothing bad to say about this game. All right. So normally this is where I would probably speed it up, but this doesn't seem like a game that I want to speed up now. I want to take my time, especially since it's such a short demo and we get to enjoy it for this little bit. So let's do that. Take a look at our decorations that they put up. We have our trees here, our flower pots and stuff, right next to the well. How nice is that? This is so cool, man. This is so neat. This is, I would say this is probably right up my alley as far as what a game is that I enjoy. I enjoy relaxing, chill games. It's very opposite of what we've been playing, like The Forest and things like that. Very opposite of that, but it's a nice change of pace, don't you think? To be able to do something slightly different, but no less enjoyable, you know? One more day, we'll gain one more person. We'll probably put him over here, that way he can help chop trees a little faster. Go ahead and build a house here. Since we have the lumber. Another clothesline and another beehive. We have 2 newcomers. 2 out of the 2 visitors want to stay. We only have housing for 1. So we'll just go ahead and accept that for now. And we'll just get our... Oh yeah, I gotta hit build. That's what it is. How pleasant. Doesn't that just remind... for some reason, whenever I started playing this, it just reminded me of Up. I don't know why. I mean, I think a good soundtrack can evoke a lot of emotion. I think good music can evoke emotion, and this one just has such a pleasant soundtrack that it's almost like, wow, it's. I mean, okay, guys, you're gonna see the soft side of me here. It's beautiful. The music is beautiful, and so is the game. And I think it's fantastic. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying this one as well. Go ahead and give me a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you like this game as much as I do. I'm definitely looking forward to this one, and it's already on my wish list, so when it comes out, we'll be ready. We will be ready. We're gaining some taxes. We have gotten some money here. Let's go ahead and place one. We'll do one more. It takes down the trees, so I didn't really like to take the trees down, but probably have to take a couple down here unless we can snug right up against the trees there. So now when they show up, we'll have enough for a few more people. Finished our beehive. And we have one unemployed, so let's go ahead and add him here. You know, in a world that we live in that's so dramatic and so crazy and so fast-paced, right? Things happening in the world all the time, you know, earthquakes and disasters and tragedy and all these things. It's like, this is such a breath of fresh air for me. You know, this isn't work, this isn't stress. This is just relaxing, and I'm enjoying it. I really am. Now we don't have any building projects going on right now, so let's go ahead and add someone here. Kind of rearrange a little bit of our working population, so that way we're not all just kind of hanging out, but, you know, once we get our kingdom up higher, I'm sure we'll have to have several of these. I'm assuming we'd probably have to have several of these, but, you know, we're not there quite yet, so. Alright, now we have double the lumber coming in. And once they give us the thing here, we can place the forester. So the forester plants new trees after one has been cut down. Uses the attached lumber camp's area. So we attach this forester to this lumber camp here. We can't do it yet though. We're waiting to gather taxes and such. 4 more days. Everybody just working on their pumpkin harvesting. Working hard on getting some of these trees too. Few more days. We're almost to the hamlet, so we're getting there. Looking really nice. Timber. Little chickens in this area. And if you've ever had chickens, or roosters in particular, you do know that this is a thing. Waking up to the screeching of chickens, or even when they lay eggs, they just start to squawk like crazy, so. This, it looks like just waves of water, but it's just waves of grass as the grass is moving. It's so cool. It's so neat. Maybe not unique, but you know what? It's unique to me in that it's pretty. You know, ooh, nice. So we have a milestone that's reached. Goodness gracious, we already managed to find enough fablings brave enough to trust us with their livelihood to call ourselves a hamlet. So now we have the inn, the stone camp, the coal maker. We don't have wheat, but we have a granary and a forester. So cool. Welcome, people. Welcome. We are going to go ahead and place one more house here. And in order to keep it the same, go ahead and do this. Build that. Now we have the granary that we can place, and this provides storage for food, especially useful in winter when crops are sparse. Well, we can place that here. Where's our access points? Okay, it's on the side. I would like to place it here, but kind of that our wagon is still in the way there. Let's just place it right next to that one. We also have the stone camp and the coal maker. Now, if we look here, you can see that it has a -10 desirability for the area. So we don't, you don't want to place this over here. You know what I mean? You don't want to place it here because it's less desirable for the people. So, and it actually takes stone to build. So we want to go ahead and build the stone camp first. That way we can start gathering stone up, and then there we go. We can build the stone camp, start gathering stone for our people, and then we can build the coal maker after that. Now after this, we have an inn. The inn is a nice place to rest after work. It can only operate if there is food available in the storage. So the inn is just, it is what it is. That's where the people go to relax and enjoy the rest of their day. We have no fortifications. Oh, look at there. Some extra big trees. We have a public outhouse. Now with extra wide gaps between the planks to keep you on your toes. Oh man. We even have arrow signs. So look at all this. Circular table, benches, and flag stands, campfires. Cool stuff. Really neat. Here, up goes the granary. We have some unemployed. We do have an unemployed. Don't know if we want to maybe put them... Yeah, we'll go ahead and place one here. Because the builder... Oh, they already built the next house. So we have enough room for a few more people. So we'll have some visitors coming in the next 5 days. So we'll have a few extra people. We'll place one over here at the stone camp because that's what they're building right now. And this one has 300 stone. It's a small stone deposit, but that's enough for what we need for today. Oh, we have some extra things we can claim here. So select a lumber camp to build a forester. We're building a stone camp, and we've already built the stockpile. So we'll go ahead and place this one as well. Forester. Let's place him on the back. They're building this stuff up. And there's not really much resources here, so let's go ahead and add one here for now. That way we can get 2 things built at one time. The sounds are just amazing. I mean, the music isn't just the only amazing thing here. The sounds as well, that are just fantastic. The birds. And it's all subtle and quiet. It's not loud and in your face. It's not... It's just, I don't know, it's just nice. That's all I gotta say. It's just nice. So now we have the forester that's been attached back here, and the forester plants new trees after one has been cut down. So that's awesome. That's good. So they can start planting trees for us, and I think that's tied into this one as well. We have nobody at the stone camp, but we're gonna go ahead and take this person off of here and place them here. There we go. And then they're emptying this out right now, so you can see we're down to 10, and once they empty it into here, this will disappear. Kind of like Final Frontier, I think, where you have the wagon that is used for storage when you first begin, but then it disappears. Although I'm not sure if the one in Farthest Frontier actually disappears. From my experience, it's just always stayed there, kind of in the way. But I like that this one actually disappears. Alright, so we have a new one here. We have finished Industrial. So now we want to going through a management course, so we want to select the overview menu, which gives us an overview of everybody here. We've got somebody that's slightly hungry, but everybody's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and welcome some new people. Before we go through all this, we're going to Let's select these people so that way we have extra people working. One, and then that's it, huh? No more unemployed. Okay. That's fine too. That's fine too. So let's go ahead and go to the overview menu here, which shows us where everybody's working at. We have workplaces here. We could take somebody, so they want us to assign a Fabling through this area, so we can take somebody out of the, let's see, we want to take them out of, let's just take them out of the labor hut for now, and then place them in the stone camp. There's only room for 2. Place her at the farm. There we go. That finished that one. Select a Fable, or Fabling. I thought we did that. Oh, here we go. Select. There we go. So we can go through and select them with the little I button. So that one's done. So now we need to purchase a new territory. We don't necessarily want people here. We want to place them one back here. Well, let's go ahead and go to new territory. We have the construction menu, the overview menu, and then the territory menu, which takes us out to here. This reminds me a lot of City Skylines, where we can actually go through and purchase different things. And it tells you what's on here. So we have ruins, and we have a small stone deposit here, so we can get extra stone. This one has a stone deposit, as well as a pig herd. So let's go ahead and do that one. We're going to buy this one. And then let's go in here and take a look at our new territory. Let's see. See what these pigs look like. Flying pigs? What? Plump and friendly animal. The wings are not functional. Oh, man. Oh. That is crazy. So let's claim that one. So now we want to build an inn, which is the place where our Fablings can come and enjoy food. So let's see. Right here. Nope, that's not it. Amenities, there we go. And this adds a +5 desirability, so we can go ahead and place this here, which will help to make everybody happy. Let's place it right here, that way we get everybody in on this. Total population, we have enough for 2 more people, or Fablings, to come in, which will be coming here in 5 days. And we have 0 unemployed. Storing up some food for the winter for sure. Resources. We do have the coal maker now, so I think we're going to need this one during winter time. So we may as well just place it here. We have, we need a few more stone, but we'll get it. They're working on it right now, as you can see. Working shirtless. Interesting. What's interesting is, Tom Ward. Okay. This is Emma, and they're nude? Oh my gosh. That is a way to work, I guess. I didn't know that. We're building the inn right now. They're bringing over the stuff that we need for that. Looking good. And then by that time, we'll have some additional people here because we have some more villagers on the way. At which point we're going to need to add another house. So they have this one going and the coal. So let's go ahead and wait to build another one. But we are going to need to build another homestead within the next 10 days. Because that's what they, when they come. I think they come every 10 days, something like that. And it looks like we can have an army and all that stuff, which I find very interesting. Welcome. I find that interesting, I'm not going to lie, because to me, this game is so relaxing. How How can you have any them warring? That's... We want additional... We want to save one because we want to place one here. So they're just working on getting some stone right now. Go ahead and place the additional person that we have in this one now. That way they can help build it. Oh, no, no. Right, yeah, go put some clothes... Oh no, she has her clothes on. Okay. Are these ones... Let's go see. Are these ones actually... Or is it just their shirts that are kind of hard to see? Oh no, they have shirts on. Oh, okay, they do. Whew. I was gonna say, wow, for such a relaxing game, why would there be that? But is there anything that we can add on to this one? There is not here. We just have add-ons for this one so far.
Ah, the trusty village inn.
There we go.
A personal favorite. I've got some stories for later. Anyway, the inn adds happiness to its surroundings. The happier your kingdom is, the more newcomers it will attract.
Awesome. I mean, just that narration is just absolutely fantastic. I love it. It's fantastic. No available, so we want to go ahead and take one out of here. Place them here. Boom. Up goes the happiness of all the people. Well, that's fantastic. We've got that one. So now we're trying to produce coal. They're getting this one going. We have all the stone that we need. Excellent. All the resources are there. And then we want to reach a milestone population of a village, which is the next one here. Oh, we need 18 to become a village. So they're building that one, and then we have enough resources. Let's go ahead and place another homestead here. Build that one. There we go. You can see the trees were sparse over here now, and now they're growing back rather well, so that's perfect. That's wonderful. We don't have anybody at the coal maker yet. But we have newcomers coming in 5 days, so we're going to have this one ready to go, so that in 5 days we'll have a couple extra people. Everybody's full up here, right? Yes. The well is still servicing all the houses, so that's good. And we want to maybe go ahead and place another one here. You can see that they're not exactly, like I'm basically wasting an area here by placing 3, but you can actually make them bigger than that. So we'll have 2 extra houses. And what is this one here? What did we have extra? Oh, we have some new decorations. Let's see. Oh, we have the circular table. Well, let's go ahead and place one. Place that one. Maybe place a nice flower pot right here. Right next to where they can come out and enjoy a nice area. And like most places, we should probably place an outhouse here. We'll place another flower pot on this side, kind of encapsulate the area with flowers so it doesn't smell too bad. Wonderful. I don't know if they're going to need roads. We'll have to watch and see. If they need roads to access the tables, I'm not sure. So we'll see how that goes. Almost time. Have a small greenhouse. I always thought the sass was here. Small greenhouse. It's smaller than a big greenhouse. You're not wrong, sir. The dog. Who's a good boy. Yeah. Well, they have 2 clotheslines. Wow, they must have kids. Double the laundry. Perfect. Look at it. Wonderful. Awesome. I love it. I love it. So great. So good. Welcome. Let's place them here. Oh, do we have an extra one here? We gained 2, but we only actually have 1 additional worker, so... I think what we want to do is maybe build another coal producer here. Place one right here too. That way we have double the coal being made. And I don't know how that all works. Oh, we're running out of money. We're building too much, but you know, it is. Hey, this is starting to look nice. Circular table. A table made of circles. Wait. Yeah. I enjoy the sass and the wit of this game as well. It's good. It's good. So it looks like we're going to have, if we look over here, we have pastries, we have eggs, so we're probably going to have chicken farms, bread, fish, grain, flour, and pork. So you know we're going to have a windmill, we're going to have meat farms, like probably cow farms, fishing. So if we scroll out here, we can go to let's go to the map here. And if we get over to this area, like if we wanted to start, like say here, we could probably place fishing out here, and that would be a source of food for our people right at the beginning. So much like our pumpkins are for us now. 68% happiness. So I don't know if that's good, but it is what it is. So that's what it is. Zero unemployed. Just waiting on a couple people is all. And they're coming in 6 days. Super enjoyable. I think what we're going to do is have her come work over here, the coal maker. For now, that way we can get 2 of those made. Let's see what this one looks like. Making coal. Excellent, boys. Or ladies. Sorry. We need to probably place another person to chop wood. But we're also building quite a bit too, so that's probably why we're running a little low on the wood. Not currently building anything right now, so let's go ahead and add her to this one. Super easy to manage too. Love it. Bringing wood over. Just waiting on those people to get here. What we would probably do is like build a road here and then back and place granaries back to back, unless they give us additional things to add on. And then we could build a road here and then place a third granary on this side and have all of our food storage kind of in one area. Even place another farm here with road access and then turn this into farms as well. All about keeping certain sections off. So we have our industrial sector over here and our housing sector further away. You know, it makes for a longer walk, but you know, it also makes for more desirability. So at least that's how I justify it in my head. So that's what we're doing. 2 days. Oh man, we're getting there. We are almost there. The sun reflecting off the ground. There's just a lot of interesting, cool details that I really enjoy about this. It's just really cool. We're getting there. We're almost there on the coal. And almost there on the people. Yay! Okay, so we have a sawmill. We have nobility. territories, which we already have. Fisherman's Hut, that's, unavailable, obviously. Sawmill, the Street Theater, and the Messengers Guild. Let's go ahead and do that. Have that one. We want to build a Messengers Guild. Let's see. Messengers can be sent to other realms to greet their rulers, send messengers, and gifts. Okay. And we have a street theater here. It's not much, but every actor has to start somewhere. Indeed, that is true. So we actually want to build one of these first, the sawmill, because if you see the messenger, this one requires planks, so we want to build this one first. And again, the desirability is low, so we want to go ahead and place it where our people aren't going to hear it. Which, that looks like a good spot to me. Go ahead and welcome some additional people here. Alright, we have a world event. Pesky fairies needs your attention. Prince General G. Farmers have reported issues with swarms of red-winged fairies spreading in their crops. They worry that if we do not address the issue, we risk losing some valuable food resources. Or food sources. The Fabledom Farmers Union. I don't really want to send money, but we will. And that actually raised up our new... Did it raise our nobility? It might have. I didn't see what that number was before it flashed, so... We have some unemployed now, so we can go ahead and place one here. We have coal, so they are actually starting to use that. So we had it up to 15. You can see it's down lower. They have some... Are they storing it here? Or just is it in storage? It might just... Oh, there we go. So they have coal to heat their houses in the wintertime. So very similar to several other games like Banished or like Austrive, things like that, where we need coal to run things on top of keeping everybody warm. So many good city builders are reflected in this, and that's pretty much how it is all the way around now, right? I mean, all games are kind of not similar, but they're definitely built around each other. So. Oh. Right, so we are gaining on our income here. Just waiting for this one to finish up here. Need a few more stones, sir. Where are you going? He walks the line. Oh, he's going to get some stone from these guys. Excellent. So now we'll be making some planks. Which is another reason why a lot of times in this type of game you want to have sectors. So you want to have it sectioned off basically, so that way people, the noise is away from the housing. So it just helps with desirability and all that stuff. It's I don't know, was that a thing in the Land of the Vikings? I don't know. I enjoyed Land of the Vikings. It's a relatively new game. If it's, I don't think it's even fully released yet. But the soundtrack is fantastic here. Love the soundtrack here. Did not really like the soundtrack on the other one. Nothing new to build here, so let's go ahead and add him here so he can start working on making planks for us. Now, what is this? Essentials. Okay, so I was like, why is the Messengers Guild underwater? Oh. Let's see, we have room here now. We'll place it there. We don't have a builder yet, but we'll just kind of wait. We need planks anyway, so we'll wait to see how it all works out. We could use more wood. They don't work super fast, so I'm kind of interested to see if there's going to be upgrades. You know, kind of like we saw in Kingdoms Reborn, where you could upgrade, maybe not through the ages, but definitely like the production of a certain building. You know, is that going to be a thing? I don't know. I have a feeling it probably will be. It almost has to be. So, you working here? Nobody's working here. We're kind of short on people. Fine. Also want to place another house over here. Welcome, friends. Oh, it is wintertime now, everybody. Add one here. We can go into our general overview here and just see how many people are working in different areas. So we have nobody at the labor's hut right now. And nobody, we're not maxed out at the farm, so we could place somebody here. For now. Oh, it's cold. It is cold. Now they're not working here during the winter, so let's go ahead and add them here. And where else? Okay, we'll put the one back here. But we'll have the builders start to kind of build this messengers area here. We can get that done. Let's prioritize. I would say this one. Not a lot of wood, so I think if it was the real game, obviously, if we weren't just playing the demo, by now I would have built another, built another lumber camp up here to help supply more wood, because the coal makers are taking it all, as are the builders, so. Small chicken coop and an apple tree. Awesome. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it to small town. I think we just get to 24, and that's it. Alright, we have enough stone. That's perfect. So now that we have stone, I'm thinking I'll probably take one of the ladies out of here, and place one here. Or here, huh? Place one here. Well, I don't know. Are we gonna need? Probably gonna need somebody in this messengers area. Uh-oh, we have something happening here. So, Prince General G, Secret Santa. What a childish game. It is below me and my stature. Okay. Unfortunately for you, I wasn't given any instructions, so enjoy this. You deserve it. Oh, cool. Is that a storage box? Oh yes, storage. Excellent. Now we have 30 additional coal. That's perfect. That's great. Love how the coal's already going down. Making planks. How many more do we need here? 4 more needed here. We have enough room for 24. I want to say that's probably all we get. I think that's it for the demo. That's all we get is 24. I did kind of a quick run through of this before I recorded one, and I think that's where we ended. We have plenty of food. We're actually gaining on logs, and we have stone and coal now, so everybody should be relatively warm. Other than these chickens, they're probably freezing their tail feathers off. And this lady has nothing to do, but you know, I mean, it's one of those things. When you're waiting for, logs to be cut into planks, that's what you do. You wait. A nice glow. I bet you that would be a nice, other than, you know, the dust and all that stuff from the coal. That would be a nice place to work in the wintertime for sure. Maybe not so much in the summertime, but wintertime, yes. Bum, bum, bum. 3. We're almost done with this one. Almost. Come on. Getting there. We are getting there. We have somebody that's unemployed. Welcome. Yes. Now we have several unemployed. How many? Go ahead and place one here. We're saving one. No, we'll just wait. Look at there's icicles on the buildings too. For wintertime. That's so cool. Gotta appreciate the little details that people give these.
Did you ever
games.
notice that they never put on winter clothing? That seems reckless.
Oh, yeah. I guess you're right. So I guess they're hinting that we're probably going to need winter clothing as well eventually. Obviously, not right now. So now we have 2. Do we have 2 planks now? Yes, we do. She's got a plank and there's one more, so. Excellent. Good work, everybody. Good work. So far, we've built everything that we can that's allowed to us. Yeah, there's just not... They're keeping a lot of it under their belt, which is understandable. That's understandable, but it's also super cool. So what we'll do is we're going to go through and look. While they're working on this stuff, let's look at what we have. Condominium. A hub for the townhouse area. Workers provide... the workers provide resources to attract housing. Okay. We have a castle area. It provides the last tier of housing as well as jobs and happiness to the population. Excellent. So that's something to look forward to. Yep, there's the windmill. Thankfully, it's always windy. Fisherman's hut. Fish will respawn over time. We have a large chicken coop. Yep, and a pigsty and a bakery. I want to assign somebody here. We have what? Do we have one person? We have 2. Let's go ahead and put one here. We have a pigsty and a bakery. Excellent. What else do we have? Sewer drain. Oh. A town well. Marketplace. Embassy. And a hospital. Okay. Puppet show. A grand theater. Oh, speaking of which, we need to put one of these up. Why not? Let's do it. Let's put one of these up real quick. And I want to go this way. That way they can get back there. Perfect. Puppet show, a grand theater, and a concert hall. We have a hero headquarters, a barracks, swordman grounds, and archery grounds. We have watchtowers, wooden walls, and stone walls. Oh wow, we get to do all those things. And then here we have just our decorations. I don't think they're gonna give us this stuff. Yeah, see, those other decorations are needed for that. So we're gonna go ahead and just wait. I want to finish this one. We're gonna send a message, but I think that's the end of the game. So I want to see what this is first. Okay, immigrants in need. Your Grace, we have recently left our own realm due to the horrible conditions we were forced to live in. We were hoping to settle here with you. However, we could use some coin to help get started. We promise to work hard We don't have that much money, man. Let me think on it. We just don't have that much money yet. Soon. Very soon. We have planks. We're waiting for planks and wood. So this guy's going to make 50. We're going to go ahead and see. Is that the last plank that we need here? So planks are good. We're going to go ahead and pause this guy because he's taking all the wood. Go ahead and add him here. He's taking all the wood, so we want to just kind of let that one chill. As well as this one. Although it's winter time, so maybe we want to keep that going. Yep. The crows and stuff. That just sounds fantastic. What do you have, sir? 4 wood. 4 wood. What is this one? Not quite yet. Let's go ahead and... I want to show you guys just how fast this actually goes. So this is regular. We have 2 times the speed and then 3 times the speed. We'll see how quickly... Well, we have our money now, so... I don't know. There's nothing we can do for that one because we don't have enough. So our demo population has been reached. To finish the demo, keep playing until you finish the quest titled Greetings. So that is the last quest that we have. That's why I wanted to build this this street theater first, because after this we're done. So we'll do that real quick. We have 5. Oh, okay. Well, we just don't have the room, people. We just don't have the room. Okay, let's slow it back down just a hair. They can entertain... Oh, I guess they have chairs here. Oh, man. That's great. That's great. We have anybody extra? We do. Go ahead and assign a worker to that one. So, this is the game. Let's go ahead and finish it off here and see. We want to send a messenger. Want to go to the world map. Let's just go here. How many days was that one? So we have 7 days till they reach that spot. Let's go ahead and speed it up a little bit. And it's like forever winter here. We don't have the option here, so I'm gonna have to take a -5 on that one. Nothing we can do. Ararin. That's who we're gonna go speak to. So, let's see what they do here. Oh, excellent. I'm assuming that people will come sit over here if they didn't have a job, like if they were unemployed or whatever, they would come sit here and enjoy it. 1 day left. Let's go ahead and wait for that to happen on that one, on the messenger. Go to our world map and take a look. There. Oh, it's Arborthea. Oh. Welcome to my bountiful kingdom. I trust that your intentions are honorable. A pleasure to meet you. Please accept this gift as a token of my friendship. Okay. So, according to this, these are some different things that we can do. We can send messages, we can trade, do do missions with them, I guess. We can spy on them. We can declare war on them. We can court them. Okay, did we finish that? Go back to the world map. I want to talk to her. We can, if we come up to the information panel, we can look at this. Bountiful charm. All crop yields are doubled. She is the harvest princess, after all. Fabledom's enchanting May Queen and the princess of the harvester is, and the princess of the harvest herself. Focused on the bounty of the land and the happiness of the people. Arborthea values healthy fields and flowers. So we can actually court them. We can actually, I guess, maybe unite the clans. We can unite. So let's wave. Oh, let's flirt. Oh, look at that. Oh, she's getting hot. Okay. Well, that was fun. That was enjoyable. Let's finish up.
Oh, drat! Your story was just getting started. But it doesn't end here. Listen to this. Let me tell you a story you cannot resist. Of bandits dissed, of sweethearts kissed. Endless twists you cannot miss when you wish upon a list. I won Fabledom Idol with that one. Well, thank you for playing and come back soon. And when you do, maybe bring soup or something warm to eat. I'm so lonely.
Bravo. Bravo. They even managed to tie in wishlist on that. So, wishlist it. We're definitely going to be checking this one out when it comes out. And thanks for hanging around, guys. I appreciate you guys watching this one, and hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. I thought it was really cool. And we're going to come back to it, okay? We'll see you guys on the next episode of something. You guys take care, and we'll see you later.